So I was watching Adrienette videos, as one does, and I noticed that Adrien always tries to find an excuse to touch Marinette or to be around her. And here are just a few examples. So without further ado, let me show you Signs of Adrien's Crush on Marinette, Part 6. So if you follow Adrien on Instagram, you will know he posted some photos with Marinette. So I decided, let's analyze the photos, because that's what I do. So let's look at the first photo he takes with Marinette. But as Adrien himself takes the photo, Adrien rubs his neck with his hand, which is similar to how he reacts when he's around Ladybug, which I will say he's even done this with Kagami. Now he's doing the same exact thing with Marinette. So now in the second photo, he sees Marinette and puts his arm around her to take the photo. And when you have a crush on someone, you want an excuse to touch them or be close to them, which Adrien is doing in this photo. Don't believe me? This is not the only time that this happens. Adrien is always trying to be close to Marinette. And so I'm going to show you a ton of examples of this, and just get ready to analyze with me. Let's start with the episode Illustrator. Catnoir holds Marinette, which even she can recognize is way too close, and has to push him away. I could not see him doing this with any of his friends. The fact that he's trying to get so close to her shows that there's no way he could just see her as a friend. Okay, so next is from the episode Mr. Pigeon. When Gabriel asks for Marinette's name, Adrien had no reason to put his hand on her shoulder and answer for her, and the whole time he was looking at her and so interested in what she was doing. And afterward, Adrien put his hands on hers and just stared into her eyes. He was just making up an excuse to touch her. There was no reason for him to do that. Next is the dance scene. Adrien totally wanted to dance with Marinette. Marinette did not even say yes to dancing with him. He didn't even wait for a response, he just started dancing with her. Since his eyes are closed, gives a sign that he's enjoying what he's doing and he is not uncomfortable. And let me just say that when Adrien is dancing with Marinette, he is smiling the whole time and looks so interested in just her, in being with her. And I know I have already talked about this scene, but it is so important. The scene where Adrien and Marinette are supposed to kiss, it was initiated by Adrien. And what I mean by that is that Adrien pulled her in to be closer to her and was very willing and comfortable in kissing Marinette. And as Marinette is acting, Adrien just keeps staring at her and is so mesmerized by what she is doing. As with Chloe, on the other hand, like I've mentioned before, he looks extremely uncomfortable and has his eyes wide open. In Roger Cop, Adrien puts his hand on Marinette's shoulder. Even after he's done talking to her, he keeps his hand there. He lets his hand linger on her shoulder. He really doesn't need to be touching her that long. Again, our boy's got a crush. In Catalyst, Adrien's first instinct is to save Marinette. Nothing else. Showing how important saving her was to him. And he even has his hand on her head and he looks so protective. I'm telling you, she is his priority. In the episode The Mime, Adrien goes over to sit by Marinette and doesn't even acknowledge Alya sitting right by her. He's friends with Alya as well, but only speaks to Marinette, further showing how important Marinette is to him. And last point for this video is in the episode Troublemaker. We all know that Adrien gets super close to Marinette. If you look at it, he's really getting up close to her face and is staring into her eyes and is just being super flirtatious with her. This is just a huge sign that he likes her. The fact that he is so comfortable being this close up to her. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's video. I hope this was not too much detail, but just enough to where it made you have some hope for Adrienette to happen. I'm telling you, there's no way that she is just a friend. Don't forget to send in art if you want to send it in. That would be great. Details will be in the description. I am going to be working on my posting schedule. I know it is so bad. So hopefully I can get some new content out to you guys. And anyway, that's all for today's video. Lazy out.